It is always an honor and privilege for the Growth Partnership to be able to host these awards. In our day-to-day work at the Growth Partnership, we come across countless businesses, organizations, and individuals who are all doing great things to make Ashtabula County a better place to work, live, and do business. While this is only one night of the year, it is an important night to recognize all of the different and dynamic things going on in the county that might fly under the radar. Additionally, with this being the 25th anniversary of these awards, we wanted to provide a look back over the last quarter century of projects and growth as part of this evening's reception. I would like to thank the many people, businesses, and organizations that have contributed to Ashtabula County's economy and the Growth Partnership over the last 25 years, and look forward to the next 25 years in supporting economic development in Ashtabula County. Last year, you probably noticed that we revised the format of this event. We recognized that there were just too many well-deserving companies of recognition. The addition of finalists in each category allows us to more inclusively highlight all of the exciting things in our community. We received a record number of nominations this year for awards, which only further demonstrates the honor of being recognized as a finalist this evening. It was certainly a challenge for the Growth Partnership Executive Committee going through the selection process. Before we get into the awards program, I wanted to take a few moments and mention some of the larger trends that we see here in the county. Ashtabula County was recognized by Site Selection Magazine as a top 10 micropolitan area in the country for business expansion and investment for 2012. And that's an accomplishment we expect to see continue in the coming years. This recognition is not something to be taken lightly, as it speaks to the amount of activity and growth that can often be taken for granted. As part of our business retention and expansion visits, we've confirmed what many of us have heard, at least anecdotally, that our business community has seen substantial growth over the last few years and are projecting that growth to continue in the future. As an example, 80% of the companies we've surveyed to date have experienced increases in sales year over last. Approximately 60% of those same companies are also hiring. Those same business retention and expansion visits also reinforce the importance of education and workforce development to our current employers. With many companies looking to add employees and a coming demographic shift that will see a significant portion of our current workforce reach retirement age, the Growth Partnership has taken a lead role to help address this issue. Over the last year, we've begun new partnerships with local school districts and begun working with our major employers to identify ways to match the current and future workforce needs of the county with our educational and workforce training providers. This is a new role for the Growth Partnership beyond our core services of supporting our current business community on retention and expansion projects and working on business attraction opportunities. However, it has become clear that progress made in this area will lead directly to growth and employment for the entire county. Besides our homegrown opportunities for growth, we expect to see new industries and new businesses make Ashtabula County home in the coming years. 2013 has seen a significant increase in interest from companies looking to locate new facilities or relocate an existing facility. The energy industry in particular has enormous potential for Ashtabula County as the oil and gas industry moves forward with activity throughout the region. The impact of that industry in the short and long term cannot be overstated. Overall, the word I use to describe the current local economy is opportunity. We see new opportunities for existing companies to grow and expand as they continue to invest in new equipment and processes and pursue new markets. New opportunities to attract businesses as the state of Ohio and Ashtabula County continue to grow our reputations as great places to do business. New opportunities as the tourism industry becomes a larger and larger piece of the local economy. New opportunities to leverage our logistical and agricultural strengths. New opportunities for our current and existing assets to support growth when we look at Aspire Institute, Perrin's Wine and Culinary Center, the Renaissance of Bridge Street, our deep water ports, Lake Erie, and an abundance of fresh water for both industrial and recreational uses. New opportunities as the oil and gas industry continues to grow in Ohio and Ashtabula County becomes an attractive location for midstream and downstream facilities and processes. New opportunities for employment as our companies look to fill current and future positions in an ever-evolving economy with an increasing emphasis on technology. The real work of the Growth Partnership begins again tomorrow as we work to ensure that Ashtabula County is able to capitalize on these opportunities with the help and support of everyone in this room tonight. I encourage you all to remain active in the Growth Partnership throughout the year, and please contact us with any questions or needs you may have. Thank you for being a part of tonight's event.
Ohio, 1989, the 4-H building, the Jefferson Fairgrounds. The first Growth Partnership annual dinner.
No way, John.
Our chairperson and our consultant for the Growth Partnership. 4-H building, after many hours of hard work. Key person, Ralph Paulchell. You know you're on camera, don't you? My students, my kids. Your ex-leader. Crowds everywhere. The place is packed. We're kind of worried about serving all these people dinner. I think that people still alive. Jim! Been gone. Hey, Roger. My favorite place in leadership.
Once you're asked to give up some of your identity, it's, some of the theoretical support disappears, but ACE held steadfast. And as I think you're aware, they agreed to fold into the partnership.
The slideshow with 3 screens, all of the first side. I'm talking about my machine.
So much to offer to our residents, like quality, low-cost housing, from new lakefront condominiums to classic small-town neighborhoods. Friendly, small-town communities with nice people and some of the most interesting architecture.
Some predict that Cleveland will finish in the top 20 now. And there have been a few that even suggested we're going to finish in the top 10 major cities in the United States in the decade of the 90s. The national organization, Fortune magazine, you may have seen some of the positive publicity that was given to us fairly recently.
Well, the partnership was envisioned in the late 80s, and actually 2 times the group that was attempting to form the Growth Partnership, unnamed at the time, went to the ballot box trying to pass a levy to fund an economic development entity. And both times it was defeated fairly strongly at the ballot box. I think in retrospect, in my mind, 25 years later, maybe that was a good thing. Because what it forced 30 companies, organizations, individuals to do was to band together and say, we're going to make a pledge to fund this economic development entity for 3 years at $5,000 apiece. And I think maybe why that was an advantage was because it allowed them to do what they needed to do without having to second guess how the people on the street could react to it or would react to it, because it was all private funds, and believe me, it was a time in the late 80s when it was action was what was needed, not contemplation, not conversation, but action.
Chromaflow and the former Plastic Colors was an original trustee of Growth Partnership, had been involved in Growth Partnership from day one. And we've always had that involvement in the community because we believe it's important that we give back, but also have an impact in the direction of the county. More recently, Growth Partnership was instrumental in helping Chromaflow, primarily in aiding us in getting tax incentives from both the state and from the city government here in Ashtabula. So it's been quite a helpful organization in the most recent times for Chromaflow.
When Worthington Cylinders, Worthington Industries was looking to build a greenfield site, there were several site locations that were coming up to, as far as a choice, as an option for us to build a site. So back 20 years ago in 1991, it's fun to look back and to see what has happened over the years and how we've progressed and grown our business and being able to give back to the community here in Jefferson, Ohio and Ashtabula County. They were very instrumental with some tax abatements. They offered a very strong labor force here. People who are dedicated, honest, coming to work all the time. They gave us a great nucleus as far as to build our facility and to continue to grow. So again, looking back on it, it was fantastic working with Growth Partnership. We look forward to working with Growth Partnership again in the future and their continued efforts to improve our economy here in Northeast Ohio and in Ashtabula County.
Growth Partnership has been the lead organization in attracting and retaining businesses and industries within the county. ATEC has worked with Growth Partnership with the assessing and determining of the labor needs and the skilled programs needed for the companies that would be coming into the county or those companies that are in the county and need training for their incumbent workers.
Growth Partnership has been very beneficial to the City of Geneva in many ways. Probably the most important role that they took was when we created our JED 2, which was the old Nordic Air and now HGT. That was a huge impact for not only our community in Geneva, but Harpersfield Township. So Growth Partnership played a big role for us. Most recently, Growth Partnership has assisted the City of Geneva along with my assistant manager, Jennifer Brown, in helping make the Arthur Lewis Steel project come to fruition, which will allow them to expand their business and create new jobs. And this will really help our economy and the people here that live and work in Geneva.
As Growth Partnership is celebrating 25 years of existence, really this county has seen monumental shifts. Over the last 2.5 decades, we've gone from not an uncoordinated effort, but really a semi-coordinated effort around the county to produce tourism product. As we look towards the future, we're really going to see a lot more consistent and cohesive partnerships. You're going to see lodging properties like our Lodging Conference Center, recreational opportunities like Indian Trail Park System, our Greenway Trail. You're going to see packages. You're going to see our charter fishermen and our steelhead fishing industry really find ways to package this overall tourism product. So as we move into the future, we'll find a lot more of that becoming much more prevalent and really rising to the top.
I see Growth Partnership is in a ideal position to help facilitate discussions between the business and industry to determine the training needs in order to produce a skilled labor force for the business and industries in the county.
When Growth Partnership is successful, everybody else in the county is going to be successful. And so the focus has been on, and should continue to be on, business recruitment and retention. From my perspective, economic development has changed a great deal over even the past 5 years. There's more focus on regionalism.
One of the things we hear more and more often from the people who live in Ashtabula County is that they're becoming proud of the place that they live. They're becoming proud of Ashtabula. They're proud of the things that are taking place here. And it's been a very positive trend over the last several years.
One of the critical aspects, let's say for the next 10 to 25 years, is that the community as a whole needs to pull together with Growth Partnership and set a common direction and a common financial plan to really catapult forward Ashtabula County.
Anyone that lives in the county and makes their living in the county, we all have an obligation to contribute and to participate in improving the quality of life and the standard of living throughout the county. And one of the ways we can do it is by supporting the Growth Partnership.
To present the Lifetime Achievement Award, please welcome County Commissioner Joe Morosky.
Good evening and welcome to Ashtabula County. The Lifetime Achievement Award recognizes an individual who personifies the Growth Partnership mission, which is to coordinate and direct public and private efforts to achieve economic prosperity and improve the quality of life for all of the residents of Ashtabula County. Tonight's honoree leaves a legacy as an active leader in supporting that mission, both in the private sector and in the various roles in the public nonprofit sector. Lou Shiley has demonstrated allegiance to leadership within and aided in the growth of the Ashtabula County economy. From his early years as a shoeshine boy and a minor league umpire to his days as the final mayor in the city of Conneaut and now as the managing partner of Infinity Resources, Lou has always shown a drive to succeed in life. He is a great example of what can be accomplished with determination and perseverance. Lou has clearly lived the Growth Partnership mission throughout his long career.
We had a fire in 20 years ago, and we came over into this building, and within a week my wife had me up and running. Okay, she's the backbone of Lou Shiley and anything that's ever happened in his life in the last 47 years. It's a great pleasure to come in here and see someone that goes to work and puts their time in and then is hired on in a full-time position with the company. We have not me personally, but our staff and the good, solid people around me that make me look so good have put thousands of people to work over the years and changed their lives and made their families better off, and that is a great feeling and a great satisfaction. We've had that 45 to 50 year relationship with the Lions Club here in Conneaut, which has taken us to the district and all over, and as a past president and chairman of Safety Town and many of the other projects that have been involved with the Lions Club. We can't say enough for the folks that have been involved over the years there. Good people there. Good people in the communities that serve not only with the Lions Club, but the other service clubs and organizations that we have. The communities in Ashtabula County ought to be proud of them. Over the years, we've had so many folks that have just been in our lives that helped our business, and they've been friends and they've been business acquaintances, and there's so many good people in Ashtabula County. We hear negative, but I'm telling you there's positive, and much more positive than negative in Ashtabula County. Tonight I'm just happy to have this award and pleased with the Growth Partnership trustees and the executive committee for making this award possible. I'm very appreciative and humble.
I'd like to thank the Growth Partnership Executive Committee and trustees for this distinguished honor. My first job of shining shoes to the present day life has been most rewarding. The ride has been exciting and at times, needless to say, challenging. My business success, being active in my community and the county, could not have happened without the support of my wife and partner for 47 years, the wonderful Judith. And please stand up. Then there is the support of family and friends. My partnership with Infinity Resources and the Farrell family, and the dedicated employees that make us look good. And they're here tonight, and I ask them to stand up and be recognized, please. There are also several folks in this room tonight who have helped to make Infinity and my other business ventures productive. Without your support, the success I have had would not be possible. Thank you for that. I need to say that without my strong faith in God and His direction, none of what I have accomplished in life would be possible. He has blessed me with the most supportive family and friends a man could ask for. And many of them have been active participants in the businesses that are part of the story I am being honored for here tonight. For that, I am truly grateful. A quote from former professional baseball player turned motivational speaker, and now deceased, Dave Dravecky, says it best. We must all acknowledge that we are weak without the one who gives us strength. If one would read my resume, they would wonder if I'm able to focus on just one thing. 42 years with Heinz Business Service, close to 30 years with the Conneaut Plaza Theater, 20 years into Conneaut Consumer Credit Counseling, 20 years and going strong with Infinity Resources, 5 years officiating professional baseball, my 4-year term as mayor of Conneaut. From shoeshine boy to forever entrepreneur, my American dream come true. And it all started in Ashtabula County. Can you tell I love this place? It is my home. I love it almost as much as my beloved Cleveland Indians. Please join me in making this place the very best it can be. Grab people who are not active or located in the county and get them here. As I'm sure it happens in every community across America, we in Ashtabula County sometimes forget about all the great things we have at our fingertips. We are perfectly located in the heart of the Midwest. We have so many great assets to pull from. Take a look around. Orwell to Andover, Conneaut to Geneva, Ashtabula to Jefferson. We all have something to offer. Let's be our county's biggest fan, not its critic. Let us all aspire to follow in the footsteps of those who have come before us, the greats, like Robert Morrison, George Call, Babe Blanchard, and so many others. As managing partner with Infinity Resources, we work most closely with our best asset, the workforce. We're finding that there are more and more motivated individuals who are willing and ready to work. They are just not aware what our economy has to offer. Growth Partnership and many of its partners are working hard to open up the lines of communication to make the public aware of all the opportunities that are available to those looking and qualified. I want to take a moment to especially thank Joe Specia, Superintendent of Buckeye Local Schools, for doing groundbreaking work in the school system. Thank you, Joe, for preparing your students through the Buckeye Community Partnership to make this county a brighter and better place. And I would be remiss if I didn't also mention the efforts of the Ashtabula Technical and Career Campus and the Ashtabula area city schools and their Opportunity Awaits program. They're also working towards bettering communications between schools and businesses. You only make our job easier. Once again, I want to say thank you for this honor. It is truly humbling, and I look forward to serving this great county and the municipalities for many years to come. God bless you, God bless Ashtabula County, and God bless America. Thank you.
Now, to present the first winner of the evening, please welcome to the stage Dr. Susan Stopper.
George H. Call started Premix in a garage in 1959 and grew that business to the 300,000 plus square foot facility it is now. This award recognizes the contributions of people like George Call, who demonstrate exemplary skill at driving their business or even multiple businesses to job growth, greater market share, or innovation. The three finalists for this award have certainly shown George's spirit in building their businesses.
My name's Nathan Rockwell. I'm the proprietor of Briquette Smokehouse, Bastille Bridge Grill, and the Break Wall. And in the 4 years that Briquette's has been open, we've taken it from a $14,000 startup venture to what is now a business that's worth well over $500,000. One thing that I don't think I could ever express wholly and fully enough is how appreciative we are of the people who surround us, the people in our community, the people who work with us every day to grow these businesses and to create something for Ashtabula County that wasn't here before.
Hi, I'm Mike Creed, President of Megabyte Computer Services. We're based right here in Andover, Ohio. We service customers all over northeastern Ohio, northwestern Pennsylvania. Started our business in 1995 with the sole purpose of just a little bit of extra spending money. Quickly grew out of control to make it our full-time adventure in 1998. This award means a lot to us. This is about everyone who works so hard at Megabyte to make us successful. We're really proud of what we do and who we do it for. We were born and bred right here in Ashtabula County. For the last 18 years, we intend to be here for another 18. Thank you very much.
My name is Glenn Thomas, and I'm part of the Thomas Fence Company family. We feel very fortunate to be included in this year's list of nominees. We supply various types of fencing. Our industrial customers, we do gate operator systems, slide gates, security fencing. Our residential customers, we do a lot of ornamental fencing, vinyl fence, our cedar wood fence that we build here ourselves, and all other kinds of products that would come in line with that. We also sell mulch and topsoil to our retail customers here in the Ashtabula city proper. We do work in Ohio, Pennsylvania, and service all the surrounding communities. And again, I would like to thank Growth Partnership for this nomination. Thank you.
And the 2013 winner of the George H. Call Award for Entrepreneurship is Nate Rockwell and John Singer.
To announce the winner of the Community Impact Award, please welcome Mr. Ken Johnson.
The Community Impact Award recognizes a public sector, nonprofit entity for their efforts in improving quality of life in Ashtabula County. This award also recognizes the contributions non-business entities have had in supporting development and growth.
In 2007, the City of Geneva began proactive efforts to tackle environmental issues relating to our underutilized industrial areas in order to attract redevelopment interest. To date, a total of $645,000 in grant funds were secured to perform research, analysis, and remediation of this property, which included 63 soil borings, the installation of 19 monitoring wells, and the removal of 778 cubic yards of contaminated soil. 6 years later, through determination, tenacity, cooperation, trust, and sometimes even begging, Arthur Lewis Steele can now set about plans for the construction of their plant expansion.
I'm Sister Maureen Burke, President of St. John School in Ashtabula. We're delighted to be among the finalists for the Best of County Award. St. John School is a pre-K through 12 Catholic school serving students throughout Ashtabula County. We have students from every part of the county. This is the 60th anniversary of the high school part, so it's a year to look at our history, to look at our legacy of where we've come from in the past. From the high school opened its doors in 1953. So we're delighted to be part of this evening, delighted that others recognize St. John as a school of excellence, a school that adds value and adds economic impact to the Ashtabula area.
My name is Mike Eastlake. I'm the President and CEO of Western Reserve Farm Cooperative. We're an ag supply cooperative that was established in 1934. Being an ag supply co-op, our focus is primarily with the ag industry, which would include seed, fertilizer, chemicals, grain, and a variety of things, not only product related, but service related as well. We are very proud to be acknowledged and recognized as a Best in the County consideration this year, and look forward to continuing to grow and develop in Ashtabula County, as well as throughout Northeast Ohio and Northwest Pennsylvania.
And the 2013 winner of the Community Impact Award is City of Geneva for its efforts with the Arthur Lewis Steele Project.
Next, to announce the winner of the Business Excellence Award for a business with fewer than 50 employees, Mr. Tom Hof.
We will now award the first of 3 categories under the Business Excellence Award. These awards recognize businesses that have demonstrated leadership, growth, and continue to contribute to the Ashtabula County economy. Here are the finalists for the Business Excellence Award for businesses with fewer than 50 employees.
My name is Dick Griffiths. I'm president of Griffiths Furniture, TV, and Appliance Stores in Geneva, Ohio. My parents, Morgan and Clarabelle Griffiths, started Griffiths Furniture in 1950 as a Firestone store. It was just one building, and they sold everything from toys to bicycles to small appliances to tires, obviously, and to some refrigerators and ranges. And this is our 62nd year in business. I'd like to thank Brian Anderson and the Growth Partnership and the committee for nominating us tonight for this very fine award. I attribute our success totally to our wonderful employees, many of whom who are here tonight, and I thank you again for this nice honor.
Good evening, my name is Doug Blendman and I'm the owner of ID Networks here on Jefferson Road in Ashtabula. We serve 911 systems and public safety. We serve jails and correctional facilities along with law enforcement, and we also have some advanced biometric products that do fingerprint identification. Our biggest asset really is the quality of products that we produce and also our people that we hire. The people that we hire seem to have fire in the belly, and we appreciate that. Thank you for allowing us to be recognized here in Ashtabula County through the Growth Partnership, and have a great day.
On behalf of my partners Larry Johnson and Jen Bogartis, I would like to thank Growth Partnership for the honor of being nominated for this year's Best of the County. We cannot think of a better way to celebrate our 45th year in business in Ashtabula. We are very proud of our firm and would like to thank our clients and our very dedicated and talented staff for making this possible. Thank you.
And the 2013 Business Excellence Award for businesses with fewer than 50 employees goes to ID Networks.
Now to announce the winner of the Business Excellence Award for 50 to 150 employees, Mr. Jack Nettis Jr.
Finalists for the Business Excellence Award could have been nominated based on job growth, job retention, or business innovation. Here are the finalists for the Business Excellence Award for businesses with 50 to 150 employees.
Hi, this is Ryan Carroll. I'm the president of Lake City Plating. First, I'd like to thank Growth Partnership for nominating us. I'd also like to thank the team, people I have here that get up and run 100 miles an hour every day to make us better than our competition. We're an electroplating company. Basically, we put metal on other metal parts. Our customers are predominantly American manufacturers, and we're coating their parts with metal to protect them from corrosion, to increase their lubricity, to increase their electrical conductivity. Again, I'd like to thank Growth Partnership for recognizing us and nominating us as one of Ashtabula County's best of the best.
Hi, my name is Sandy Freeman. I'm the Distribution Center Manager at the Save-A-Lot Austinburg Distribution Center. We've been here since 2003. We moved here from Columbus, Ohio. We built from the ground up and moved in June 2003. We're just one of 16 distribution centers around the country. We've grown over the years here in adding stores and associates, and we currently service 138 Save-A-Lot stores in Ohio, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and New York. We do appreciate the recognition from Growth Partnership, and good luck to all the nominees.
Welcome to Worthington Cylinders. My name is Dan Brubaker. I'm the operations manager here at Worthington Cylinders in Jefferson, Ohio. On behalf of Worthington Cylinders, I would like to thank Growth Partnership for being nominated for Business Excellence from 50 to 150 employees. We're proud to be associated with Growth Partnership, proud to be working here in Ashtabula County. It's a great honor to be considered amongst our peers for this award, and we thank you for the nomination.
And the 2013 Business Excellence Award for businesses with 50 to 100 employees goes to Worthington Cylinders.
To announce the winner of the 2013 Business Excellence Award for more than 150 employees, Mr. Scott Becker.
Business Excellence Award nominees are also recognized for their investments in property, equipment, and research. Here are the finalists for the Business Excellence Award for businesses with over 150 employees.
Mr. Giancola began his career in injection molding more than 25 years ago in a small operation. He later founded GMR and has created all kinds of opportunities in the area. Several years ago, Giancola scored another success when he acquired Zerco Plastics, a local company with more than 100 employees. The company had fallen on some tough times and it was just about to close its doors. Ralph and his son Tony were able to acquire the operation, save it, and maintain those valuable jobs. Today, Zerco Giancola has expanded by more than 40,000 square feet and grown the employee base significantly, making them a valuable asset to our community and an important nomination for this year's Best of the County.
I am Bill Wright, plant manager of Kennametal's Orwell facility. Kennametal is a worldwide manufacturer of wear-resistant materials used in a variety of applications, and here in Orwell we produce tungsten carbide inserts that are used in a variety of metal cutting applications.
We're a high volume facility. We produce over 20,000 end item part numbers. We ship about 100,000 pieces a day. On behalf of our outstanding team of nearly 400 associates, I'd like to thank the Growth Partnership for nominating us for this award.
The 2013 Business Award of Excellence for businesses with over 150 employees goes to GMR Technologies and Zoco James.
Please welcome back to the stage the Executive Director of the Growth Partnership for Ashtabula County, Mr. Brian Anderson.
Before we conclude tonight's event, how about one more round of applause for all of our finalists and winners this evening. Events like this just don't magically happen overnight. There are many people who helped to make this possible. I want to thank our hosts here at Spire for again doing a wonderful job. We also had a tremendous response from our sponsors this year, and your support of this event is greatly appreciated. It's hard to put into words all of the work that goes into producing an event of this magnitude, so I have to recognize the work of the Growth Partnership staff, Hattie Gruke Barnard and Cindy Ray. I'd like to give them a round of applause. A lot of pride in this event, and it certainly showed. I also have to thank the Growth Partnership Executive Committee for their help with tonight's program and their ongoing commitment to this organization. Additionally, I want to thank the County Telephone Companies, Ken Johnson and Andy Stevenson, for their work on the video segments and AV production of tonight's event. The Gazette newspapers and editor Stephanie Wessel for their work on the magazine, and Nathan Wendt and Ben Bissett from Third Dimension for their work on the graphics and other materials you see tonight. The support of our trustees makes all of the work of the Growth Partnership possible. The Growth Partnership is a true collaboration of our trustees from both the private and public sector as we work towards the common goal of growing and expanding the local economy. I would ask those organizations not currently a part of the Growth Partnership to consider becoming more involved in the coming year. But most of all, events like this are possible because we have a tremendous number of companies, organizations, and individuals that are doing fantastic things. All of the finalists that were recognized are the reason we are here tonight, and the reason Ashtabula County has much to be proud of and to look forward to in the future. Before officially calling it a night, I encourage everyone to head back downstairs for coffee and dessert in the exhibit areas to continue networking and congratulate tonight's winners and finalists. Thank you for attending the 25th Annual Best of the County Awards. We at the Growth Partnership look forward to working with you throughout the year and hope to see you back again next year. Thank you and have a good night.